good morning to you. Okay, well, it's good. It's bright and early right now. Off to the gym again. We are hitting a leg session today, which I'm pretty buzzing for, to be fair. Just because I've had a double pre-workout, and today is the day. It is Black Friday sale going live tonight for my brand Saul. If you didn't know, I own a clothing brand called Saul. Just give it a quick Google, you can check it out. It's spelled S-A-U-L. And tonight we have our Black Friday sale going live, along with some new releases as well, which I'm really looking forward to releasing. I'm actually wearing the hoodie now, as you can see. A little clean print. Well, if you can see, if I'm even in frame, not quite sure. Still working around that one. But yeah, today I'm feeling good, and to be quite honest with you, I don't care how the Black Friday sale goes. I'm not going to sort of let it affect my mood or my vision of the brand. Look, I've had to understand the hard way that this year it ain't going to be the same as last year's Black Friday. Last year's Black Friday was like the biggest Saul month ever in terms of revenue and stuff, but it led to a lot of problems, and I'm just kind of grateful this year that I'm not going to have them same issues. Because last year I was still working on a pre-order model, which means that, you know, I can process as many orders as I like. There's no limitations on stock. Customers can get exactly what they want. But then I have to go ahead and order with a supplier. And what happened with that, if you don't already know, is that my supplier let me down. And essentially I couldn't get my stock for a long time, which caused a lot of issues, as you can imagine. A lot of people very pissed off, rightfully so. Completely understand that. A lot of one-star reviews on Trustpilot. I even had people personally phoning me up, getting my phone number somehow, and just like giving me shit down the phone. But besides from that, you know, I've done the right things this year to slow the brand down, to get the stock in first, and then fulfill the orders off the back of it. And you know, this Black Friday is one of the first big releases where I've got a lot of stock in. You know, it's took a while to sort of build things up again from the ground, which has been a hard process, as I've said. But you know, I'm just grateful for not having all those issues or them stresses of like, when is the stock going to arrive? So you know, today I can sell the garments, and you know, I can get them out straight away. So you know, if you placed an order tonight or on the Friday, they're going to be shipped over the weekend, and that's just a good feeling for me to have. So, as I said, couldn't care. Well, I do obviously care, but I couldn't care less on how it goes. You know, I'm just happy to be back on my feet again with the brand. But yeah, anyway. So today's Black Friday. Well, it's technically Thursday, but the sale goes live tonight for people who are on the emailing list. Tomorrow is the official Black Friday release at 9 AM. which is open to the general public, so you don't need a password, don't need to be on the email list, that kind of stuff. It's going to be sick. Can't wait. But now we're off to hit legs. Legs is always a muscle group that I've always feel as though I've been quite underdeveloped on in comparison to the rest of my physique. That is down to having a lot of injuries, a lot of ankle injuries over the past couple of years. You know, I've broke my ankle, I've sprained it numerous times just from playing football. So it's always been a muscle group that I haven't been able to train properly just because of like the pain to my ankle. But you know, I've done the right things and sort of just took a step away from football because it's just not right for my body at the moment. You know, I might pick it up in the future, who knows. But right now, with priorities and stuff, I'm trying to get bigger. So I've had to sort of pause on football for now in order to, you know, fulfill the potential on the legs. But yeah, I've always had decent legs, I've always been decently strong, but I think, you know, there's a lot of work to be doing on them. So today I'm going to take you through a nice little session of what a normal leg day would look like for me. I also have an ab session at the end of the leg day as well, because I'm just trying to, you know, make my core a bit stronger, because I think that's a, you know, a factor that's playing into the leg strength. So yeah, we're going to hit that, as you'll see through the movements. You know, I'm trying to go as heavy as I'm trying to push myself as much as I can, but yeah, my legs aren't holding up as much as the rest of the the rest of my physiques. You know, for chest, for back, I can just go forever. For arms, I can just go forever. With legs, it's like, I feel sick. I need to chill out. So, but yeah, buzzing for the session. I've also got some new microphones as well, which I'll showcase in the gym, which means I'll be able to talk as I'm training. I'm going to test it out. It's a new thing for me. It's going to feel a bit weird, if I'm going to be honest. Talking to no one, essentially. But, I mean, I'm doing that right now, but it's just weird doing it in front of people. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. If not, it's going to be a voiceover again. We'll see if I've had the bottle when I get in there. And as always, any questions on the workout, any tips you need, that kind of stuff, drop it in the comments below. Drop me a DM on Instagram. Happy to help out. But yeah, let's get on with this session. Not gonna lie, that pre-workout is hitting me like a train right now. I've just realised what the fuck is going on with my hair. But anyway, I feel blind from that camera being in my eyes. My left eye right now, I physically can't see out of it properly. But we're still gonna have a good session. I need to sort the trim. It looks like I'm flying. Normally that feels really weird, but today it's hitting the spot. This feels very weird as well, having this on. I don't even know if I'm in frame right now, but having this on in the corner on my side. Yeah, I'm gonna stick that. So normally, yeah, I'd start off with a few warm-up sets on that hammy curl. Normally it doesn't really hit the muscle that I'm trying to target, but today it seems like it is. That's because I've dropped the weight slightly from what I normally do. I'm just focusing on that contraction a bit more. Because some days, if this machine's taken, I'm not even going to bother trying getting on it, just because it doesn't really hit the spot for me. But today it is. Maybe it's the double scoop of pre helping out big time. Yeah, normally on this set, I like to go with a rep range of like sort of 8 to 12. I'm not doing sets on this of like 4 to 6, you know, it's not really what the machine's for, the movement's for. I could do those sort of like heavier sets when it comes to like the compound list, which is like squatting, which I'm going to get onto. Actually, I'm going to hit leg extensions next, and then onto the squats. And by squats, I mean Smith supported squats, because my form isn't great, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, normally for this movement on leg extensions, we normally go a full stack, sorry, for like 10 to 15. That's the range at the moment. 15 for like 3 is the max. So yeah, let's try and get 15 out. About 14, 15 there, kind of last count. On this machine here, it says 14, but I never really trust it. Because it always miscounts your reps. Now, my legs are feeling pretty cooked after them hammer kills. That was definitely 14, that time. Yeah, so I'm at the leg extension for about 3 to 4 sets, depending on how I'm feeling on the day, to be honest. Today's definitely going to be a 3, because I want to go quite heavy on the Smith machine squat. Last set now, I'm going to try my best to get up to 15. So we see some Durus facials going on there. For this one, normally chuck a plate on the floor as well, so it really targets that sort of front quad area. You can just see it in the bottom of the frame there. Normally, to be honest, with squatting, I normally do a few like warm-up sets, doing literally no weight, just to get like the feel for the movement, because there's nothing worse like trying to chuck on a bit of a PB and then you just be absolutely fucked. So also it helps me figure out where exactly I want to play at the bottom. See like that, that's just too far back. I think that can go a bit further forward. a bit better. Probably going to go for about 12 again. 12 to 15. And then we can start to really add some weight on and get some good sets in. I'd feel good about ourselves. So we're actually pushing a bit more weight than usual. But anyway, right. Let's get a fracking going. Nowhere near 12. I think I'm about 10. I'd almost nearly killed myself re-racking the weight. I'm not entirely sure why I always feel sick when training legs. Maybe it's down to pre-workout, I'm thinking leg sessions in general. But I always feel sick. That was a bad set as well, I'm not gonna lie. That felt hard and heavy. I suppose I did this at the start of my workout last time. After calf raises last time. So last time I did calf raises, then this time I've done hammy curls and leg extensions, then this. So obviously a lot of the energy that I've got has been used from the the leg extension exercises that I've done. That's fatigue my muscles a bit more, so that's my excuse anyway. Okay, we chucked 80 on. We got this with 6 last time. Yeah, we're gonna go for 6 again. Try to take a bit of an extended break period. So get myself going again. Let's get some weight going for this set. Plus camera's up now as well. I can't just, fail and hide the failed set. I've really just fucked my back, and I don't know how. I don't lie, that set felt completely fine. And then all of a sudden, I think I've slightly pushed forward a little bit, which really fucked my lower back. To the point where I'm not going to carry on doing that because it is hurting. Yeah, that felt very weird. We're just going to leave the Smith machine there. I think I'm going to do some stretching when I get home to try and help it and ease it a bit, but it does feel very weird. But yeah, we're going to finish with some calf raises here. Normally I do about sort of 10 to 12-ish reps and then sort of go on to till failure reps. I've just found that recently that's really been getting a good burn. This is going to be fine for my lower back because it's all supported by this seat. So I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, fuck. That hurt. I've had some ongoing issues with my lower back. But that came from playing too much golf. I think I pulled it at golf one time, trying to fucking hit the ball too hard, if I'm going to be honest, hit the driving range with the boys. Trying to go for the long drive record. And since then it's been getting fucked, so I don't know. But anyway, let's stop bitching. We can see these last few sets through and then hopefully get some abs done. I'm just a bit conscious about the crunching exercises. I'm mostly using this part, but I might try to focus it more on the front core rather than leading with my back muscles. Really just drive forward with the front of my house. But anyway, let's get this calf raises set done. I don't think I'm actually in the frame right now, but it's more to focus on what's going on down here. So what I like to do is, give myself enough room to the point where I can hang my sort of calves and ankles over the edge of the stand. I'm going to do it the low way just to talk through what kind of my focus is when hitting calf raises, just because I really feel like I've got it working for me. So I kind of go to the top, onto my tiptoes, lower in nicely, really get that full stretch from all the way down to the bottom, all the way to the top. Time for a working set. Also, I normally like to press up, the whole way with the rest of my leg muscles, or then just being all the stress in the calf, and then I'll sort of adjust when necessary. But yeah, we'll start off tiptoes. Really good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling good after those Smith machine squats. we're going to move on to abs and get the session up and done with. Let's see how this feels. I'm going to try a bit lower of a weight to try and not just fuck my work. I feel completely fine, thank God. Also, if you don't have one of these machines, just because I've been to a lot of gyms where they don't have these, just use the ropes off your head, and kneel on the ground on the cable machine and just tuck in. You can probably Google that exercise, but that's like an alternative to this. I just found that this is a lot more comfortable. And normally what I'll do on this ab crunch machine is I'll normally 4 sets of this. I try and go as hard as I can, and then I go upstairs and get into more of like a circuit-based ab session. This always works nicely because I can really get some like proper weight. I put the abs under a lot of tension. Whereas with like circuit-based stuff, it's normally body weight. So you're still getting that burn and stuff, but I just find this is like the best way to add extra tension to your abs, and the easiest way. So let's get this set. But yeah, I think as you sort of, you've done quite a few years of training, you've put the reps in, you understand your body a little bit better. You've got a bit of a connection between your brain and your muscles and your body a lot stronger than someone who hasn't worked out before, or a lot stronger than someone that works out rarely. And I just think that's the right call there. Cut it short, rest it. There'll be plenty more leg sessions where I can, go crazy. But today was a light one. Saying there's like a fine line between like copping out and then like actually doing things right for your body. And I just think today, gotta listen to the body a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna whack some deep heat on this for when I get home. Do a few stretches, just to sort of ease the pain a little bit. Luckily, I'm not doing anything today apart from sitting down, doing stuff on social media for Black Friday. So nothing too strenuous. I'm pissed off at that. I'm going to be honest. I'm pissed off because I wanted a good session, but I still got good sets in on the leg extensions. The first set of the Smith machine didn't feel quite right, and the second set, I felt comfortable until that third set. And when I stood up, I was like, yeah, it's fucking game over. So yeah. But as I'm said, that's not the priority for today. I'm not going to let that ruin my day. At the end of the day, it is only the gym. Gym is life and everything, but I can't let it dictate my life too much to the point where it ruins my day. We've got Black Friday to look forward to, which is sick. As you're watching this, Black Friday probably would have happened already, unless I can edit this today. It probably would have happened already, which is, but if you're interested in getting some nice gear for yourself, head over to the site. There might be some stuff left, there might not be, I don't know. I kind of hope there isn't, but I don't know. Yeah, we gotta head to work now. So I'm gonna get, changed. As I said, stretch, that kind of stuff. I don't normally do stretching. I do highly recommend stretching though. It's just something I've been too lazy to do recently. When I've been stretching in the past, before and after workouts, I've found that my body feels way better, way looser. I think a lot of us get caught up in building the muscle rather than sort of like protecting the muscle, if that makes sense. And looking after the muscle and caring for it, which is something you need to do, especially when you're getting older. I'm not old by any means, but I know that as you get on, your body stiffens up. So yeah, I'm probably going to head to Starbucks now as well, get a little, just do a little bit on my iPad, bit of work. And then along with probably editing the previous vlog that you've already watched if you're a loyal sub. If not, you could watch that after this, who knows. Also, I've kind of noticed that this mic, although it's it's convenient, it's cool, there's a reason why it was cheap. The actual the adapter thing has already been pretty bent already, and I've barely even used it. Along with the microphone quality not being the greatest, I've noticed that, but it'll do for now. I think I'm I'm gonna have to go full Sam Sulek mode and fully copy his mic, get the Rode mic. And plus, to be honest, for like things in the future, such as stuff to do with my brand, I can use it for that. So I can warrant spending £100 on a microphone, a good one anyway. Because I believe that the iPhone 13, the iPhone 15 cameras they're good enough for vlogging at the moment. I don't need a vlog camera. My phone's more than doable, more than good enough. Anyway, I'll catch you when we are in Starbucks. Right. As I was saying, I've literally just filmed a full segment of the vlog and actually left my mic on mute, which isn't ideal. But anyway, as I was saying, look, we've got the Starbucks, and I didn't actually get time to work in Starbucks just because the traffic has been crazy this morning. And yeah, basically, the reason why I'm in Leeds right now is that I'm actually off to my job. Believe it or not, I do have a job on the side of, doing everything that I do. Clothing brands, gym training, that kind of stuff. It's a good job, honestly. There's nothing wrong with like working a 9 to 5 and doing this at the same time. I think it makes sense in a lot of ways. Although I probably don't have as much time as I want to work on the bits that I truly enjoy, like working on my brand, training. This is the job that pays the bills and keeps everything moving forward. Tonight, I'm going to do that until about sort of 6, half 6-ish. That involves commute home, everything like that. Then when we get home, it's time for Black Friday, which means, we've got to prep all the stock, we've got to make sure all the products are set up correctly, all the stock numbers are accurate, and then, we can hit the launch button at 9. So, yeah, what I tend to do in drops as well is I don't like to sit there and just look at the numbers for, a couple hours, in real time, just because it can really fuck with your mood if, it doesn't go as well as planned, which, happens sometimes. An idea that I might think is the best idea in the world in my head might not have landed that well with people, or I might not do as much marketing as I needed to. So, it's like a constant development and a constant refinement of figuring out what customers want. And it's also about finding that balance between what customers want and also doing what's right for the brand. So yeah, for example, I get a lot of people asking me to bring the butterfly designs back that I did a couple of years ago that sold really well. But for me, the brand sort of moved on from that product and that design. It's moving into more sort of a luxury sportswear, streetwear kind of range. And I feel like that's sort of, I'm not going to say we're following trends, but the trend of sort of the butterfly tee, kind of like, I want to say like Travis Scott era sort of inspired, is, I feel like the ship's sailed. Apart from sort of like Broken Planet Market, they do a lot of stuff that is directly referenced from sort of like hip hop American culture. But I feel like I'm kind of straying away from that, and that's just because of how I've developed as a person. I'm not really into that kind of stuff as much anymore, and that stuff doesn't really influence my designs as much. Whereas now I'm all about sort of, training hard, living that sort of like highly fulfilling life, and that's massively bleeding into the work that I'm doing, the designs that I'm doing. So, but yeah, we've got the Black Friday tonight. It goes live at 9, and then off the back of that, we will have, the following day will be the 9 AM general release. So I'll have to wake up early tomorrow morning, no doubt, to make sure that everything's ready for that as well. I mean, all I've got to do is remove password and check stock numbers, etc. Just because when you're dealing with a lot of stock, your supplier might say that they've shipped X amount of hoodies, but then you actually open the box and have a full, deep dive on the stock. Maybe they haven't shipped as many as they said they would, or maybe some of them are faulty and not fit for sale. So that's about, you really have to sort of be tight on, because if not, you're going to disappoint people. But yeah, I'm going to head into work now, and then once I'm on the lead up to the sale, we can pick up the camera again. Okay, so this might look a mess, but it is an organised mess. We are currently sorting out the Black Friday stock. Yeah, we're currently sorting out the Black Friday stock. The sale goes live in about 2 hours, so it is crunch time right now. My hair looks fucking crazy, but just deal with it for the time being. Yeah, we're just unpacking all the orders. I'm getting all the priority stuff out that, you know, friends and family have reserved. So I can just put that to one side. Then I need to do another stock count to make sure everything is there. Add it to the website, make sure all the discounts are on correctly, set the password different to the current password so people can actually access it, make sure people can access it with the password that they got from the email this morning. So let me sort all this stock out, then I'm going to pick up just before the site goes live, and then fingers crossed. Okay, so we're about to go live in about 15 minutes time. I've finally shipped all the family and friends orders which are down there, and now onto the big drop. It's nearly time. We're about 10 minutes away. As I've said, everything is ready. We're ready to go, ready to fire up the site. Everything that I ordered from a supplier actually arrived correctly, apart from one item. So, yeah, which is good. A good stock check. Serious treat going down right now. You know it's a celebration when the glass Coca-Cola bottles come. Okay, this lighting's pretty awful, but good morning. It is the night following Black Friday, and to be honest, it's exceeded expectations. Even though I said yesterday that I don't really care how it goes in terms of sales and stuff. But obviously, you've got a bit of a number in your head, and we beat that number, which is good. But yeah, there's plenty of stock left, which is good as well, because I was a bit concerned about it all going away. So it looks like I've got the levels right this time. But yeah, and yesterday I said I was going to hit back today. For some reason I completely forgot that my back is ruined, and it's still hurting, but it's not as bad as yesterday, which is a good sign. So we're going to hit arms today. I'm not going to bring you along for that because I did a full vlog yesterday, but you know, if you like this style of video where I'm talking a bit more in depth on my thoughts, my workouts, that kind of stuff, just let me know below and I'll happily make more of these. But yes, we've got the Black Friday drop now at 9 AM. We've got a video from Chef Dave as well. And if you don't know who Chef Dave is, he's a TikToker. He's just a funny man. So I'm going to put that at the end of the video. So if you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. But yeah, thanks for watching if you watched all the way to the end. And yep, I'll see you there.
Right, it's an important message to the Soul Clothing followers. I want to tell you that they've got a massive 70% fucking discount going off at the minute for Black Friday sale. So get your son down there, get some of their stuff because it's mint, you know what I mean? And apparently, I've heard, once you've got some of their gear on, the birds will go absolutely mad for you, you know what I mean? So make sure you check out Soul Clothing's 70% off Black Friday sale. Bash!